Hello everybody, it's Jordan from Random Review Vlogs, coming to talk to you about my most anticipated game of 2013 so far, Injustice: Gods Among Us, which, if you didn't know already, is the new DC Comics fighting game from NetherRealm Studios, the creators of Mortal Kombat 9. And yeah, I basically want to talk about some more recent announcements about the game, talk a little bit about the roster so far, the control scheme that was just revealed, the box art, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll just start off with the most recent trailer, which was a dev diary, basically, for basically kind of saying about the mechanics of the game, how the game's gonna play in terms of like the fighting, the control scheme, and turns out what they're gonna do is they're gonna stray away from Mortal Kombat, and they're gonna have hold back to block, which I think is great because I play a lot of Street Fighter, and I don't play a lot of Mortal Kombat, and I'm more used to holding back to block, and I think it's gonna be great. I think it's a perfect fit for the fighting game, for the kind of style the game is. It'd be kind of weird to hold. I've always found it kind of weird to hold back, press a button to block in a 2D fighting game. Like, sure, 3D, sure. Like Soul Calibur, Street Fighter EX, sure. But not really 2D. It's always seemed kind of weird to me, because I play a lot of like Street Fighter Cross Tekken, games where it's like classic 2D fighting, bare bones. There you go. So, basically, the control scheme is Marvel vs. Capcom 3 kind of style, where it's light, medium, and heavy attacks. And I think that's going to be cool. I think that'll be a neat thing to kind of play around with. I'm glad that it's kind of more simple to play than Street Fighter, because Street Fighter gets kind of like with the 3 punches and the 3 kicks. Like, mostly you just really end up using medium and heavy. You like to kind of use irritating jabs. But anyway, I'm just not a huge fan of the 3 punches, 3 kicks, even though, like, Street Fighter, I do play a lot of it. But I kind of like light, medium, heavy a little bit better. So I'm glad that Injustice is going with what I like. So it's good. Good. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. They also have in addition to light, medium, heavy, they also have a other button that's like signature for the character. It's like different for each character. So like they've only revealed 2 so far, which is Cyborg. You press it, you hold it down, and he recharges a little bit of his health. But I think that'll be kind of useless because he has to stand still. Like, psh. Well, maybe the guy is like hit down after like a super attack, you might get like 2 seconds barely of recharging, but like unless the guy is not like unless you're playing a game online with a dude that isn't playing, it's not really gonna be very useful. But Nightwing, they also were talking about that he goes from his two lightning sticks, and he puts them together and goes into the staff. So it switches his fighting style. So that, I think, is going to be what's the thing with most characters. Because it's going to be like switch fighting style, switch stance, or maybe it'll be like an attack that's like exclusive to the character. Like Batman, it might be grapple gun or batarang or something like that. Like Joker, it might be like his classic revolver that doesn't actually shoot any bullets. So yeah, I think I like that control scheme, and I like what they've done with it, and I think it'll be good. So now I'm going to talk about the character roster of this game, and so far I think it's great. You've got the basic people. You've got the Flash. You got Wonder Woman. You got Batman, and of course, the Man of Steel himself. And they all look great. I think that I love what NetherRealm has done with each character. I think they all look awesome. I don't really like Joker, but I'll get to that in a second. Like Superman looks awesome. Batman looks awesome. Wonder Woman, it's a lot like her current comic book look, and I'm not really biggest fan. Flash is like totally different though, but I like it. the Flash is totally different, and I think it looks good. So, yeah. And the other characters are Harley Quinn and Cyborg and Solomon Grundy, Nightwing and Green Arrow, and I think I might be forgetting a couple of people, and Joker and Green Lantern, of course, but I'll get to that when I'm talking about the box art. Yeah, and Green Arrow was the most recent one, like that has a gameplay trailer, and they have strayed away from the current make Arrow look like a 30-year-old instead of a 40-year-old thing, and they're going to go back to Green Arrow's look before the New 52, before the TV show, and yeah, I like it. I think it's a good look for him, and I like what they've done with him, and he looks like an okay character. I'm just worried that people are gonna abuse him and just mash the shoot arrow button, because I'm just worried he's gonna be like Hawkeye in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, where you can't hit them up close, but why would you want to when you can just shoot arrows from across the screen? But I think I'll use him just because he looks like he has some pretty fun combos, and yeah, but zoning, just biggest pet peeve in fighting game. Biggest pet peeve in any fighting game is zoning, and yeah. So I'm pretty excited to play Green Arrow, and I think like most characters, I think are going to be really good. But you've also got the box art, which was also announced at NYCC, which is pretty cool. I can't really explain it. You kind of have to see it, but I think it looks good. And yeah, I think it's cool. So, but there was 2 characters also that were confirmed by the box art, which was Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, and the Joker. And the Joker, like last week, you also got on DCComics.com. You also got a exclusive image of the Joker, so you get like kind of his chest and stuff, so you can kind of see his suit, and I don't really think it looks that good. I was hoping they would go with Heath Ledger / kind of more, purple suit, kind of classic look, but no, they decided not to, and I'm disappointed. Frankly, I'm not really a huge fan of what they've done with him. I have no idea how he's going to play, because they've no gameplay trailer for either Green Lantern or Joker. No idea how he's going to play, but I get the feeling he'll be like he was in MK vs. DCU, which is the oddball character, kind of that nobody really uses, but is still kind of good, but nobody really uses him because he's so weird. I think that's what we're going to get with Injustice Joker. So, and then you've got Green Lantern, who you don't have any images of. You've just got his face, and, not a lot to go on there. But I'm just excited he's in the game, and it should be interesting. Even though I kind of wish that, it would be, different Lantern, but maybe Simon Baz, possibly, but no, they just have to do the classic Hal Jordan, even though I hate Hal Jordan because he's lame. He's a lame character, he's just shallow, whatever. Anyway, yeah, so box art, character roster's good. I'm just like everything about the game so far, and I'm really excited to see when it comes out. April 2013 is all we have to go on right now, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the collector's edition, which is going to sit you back $100, and it's a little bit overpriced for what you get. It's one of those collector's editions. If you bought the Skyrim collector's edition, you know exactly where I'm talking about, where it's all about the statue. You got a little bit of other stuff in there, but it's all about the statue. And that's what you get with this, is you get this really ugly statue of Wonder Woman kicking Batman's ass. So, if you're a Batman fan, you probably don't want the collector's edition, which is why I'm not buying it. I'm not buying the collector's edition. So, it's got this really horrible statue of Wonder Woman beating Batman's ass, so whoop-de-doo. You also get 3 exclusive DLC character skins that will probably come out as PlayStation Store, Xbox Live DLC a couple of months after the game's release, but, you know, whatever, you get it early. And it's New 52 skins for the superhero trinity, which, if you're not a DC nerd, is Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. So you get New 52 looks for them, which is cool. I hope that they do that with, like, everybody. It's like they do it like NetherRealm did with Mortal Kombat. They did the classic skins with Mortal Kombat. Well, I'm hoping that what they do is they release a big pack of skins for New 52 skins, because some of the stuff that they did with some of the characters in the New 52 is awesome. Others are horrible. So, you know, that'll be kind of interesting to see. So yeah, you've got the character, you've got the character skins, and an animated digital download of Justice League Doom, which is an animated movie that came out a little while ago. That was, it was okay. It was an adaptation of the JLA Tower of Babel storyline, which I've read, and it's basically this storyline where this is in the comics, is Ra's al Ghul finds these plans that Batman has, contingency plans if any of the Justice League ever go evil, and he uses it against them, and they all find out that it's Batman who created all these plans. They end up, spoiler alert, kicking him out of the Justice League. So, well, of course that doesn't mean anything now, but anyway, yeah, it's a very cool storyline. The animated movie adaptation was, alright. It kind of lagged in some bits, but it's okay. Yeah, you get, and you also get a special collector's edition of a new DC Comics series. I'm assuming it's going to be the Injustice comic books, because they're releasing a prequel series for Injustice, so, that'll be cool. So yeah, that's basically what you get in the collector's edition. And to leave you off, I'm going to comment on one character, my number one character that I really, really, really want to see in this game. Deathstroke. Yeah. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, watch tonight's episode of Arrow and you'll agree with me. So yeah, I really want to see Deathstroke in the game. He's awesome. Let's hope he's in it. And let's hope that they do him justice. Let's hope that they make the character look awesome, because NetherRealm's adapting everybody. They're changing everybody, which is good, because it'd be kind of lame if everybody was just kind of totally changed. But everybody's totally changed. They all look good. Talked about this earlier. Yeah, so I'm going to leave you off with that, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.